beat him one time, but that's just in the training, and now I can make money when I do that, you know.
Okay, here's what happened here. Henry wanted Pantoja to spar Sugar 1 round. They spar 1 round. Sean comes out off the rip. Pantoja versus Sugar, I mean, no disrespect to Pantoja, because he's a great champion. He's very strong. He trains at a good gym. His jiu-jitsu's good. But, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. In this video, I'm going to talk about this weekend's main event. We got Alexander Pantoja versus Steve Erceg. But first, this video is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is so simple. Go to the App Store, download it. You can pick more or less on your favorite players in the NBA, NHL, UFC for the chance to win 100 times your money, and I'm dead serious. Available in states like Texas, California, and 30 more, plus Canada. Go in there, use code Timbo when you sign up. It's real easy. Put $100 in, they'll give you $100 free. And for fights, you can pick more or less on takedowns, more or less on strikes, more or less on fight time. It's a real fun way to watch sports and make a couple bucks. So that's PrizePicks, code Timbo. But we got Pantoja. He's a solid 5'5", 125 pounds with a 68-inch reach. He trains at American Top Team in Florida. He is 34 years old. Okay, Pantoja's been on a little streak here. He took out Manel Cape, Brandon Royval, Alex Perez, beat Brandon Moreno for the title, and then had a decision win over Brandon Royval. He's taken on Steve Erceg here, who is 12-1. He's only been in the UFC not even 1 year yet. Not even 1 year. He got a decision win over David Dorvrick, and then Alessandro Costa, a decision win, and then he KO'd Matt Chanel. I saw some highlights of that fight. He looked real sharp. He looked like he was snapping his punches, not getting off balance. Boom, boom. Really clean punches. Trains at a smaller gym, but it looks like, watching the countdown stuff, that he trains hard and he's going to come hungry. This probably should be a good battle. Two orthodox guys that are both good grapplers and both pretty solid strikers. Let's take a peek here at when Pantoja won the title versus Brandon Moreno here. We get this fight started. Both orthodox guys. We're 2:24 into the first round. Moreno comes in throwing 3 twos. Both flat-footed guys. Both Pantoja cracks him with a left hook here. Sits him down. Brandon Moreno thinks about wrestling up. Pantoja does a good job at sliding his knee across right to half guard. He's got an underhook on the far side, pushing off his face and elbowing him. Crucifixing him from that half guard position, which is a hard position. Crucifix from half guard is a hard one to stick because they have their leg. They have your leg and they can move it from the half guard. But you can tell how good he is at jiu-jitsu. Moving on half guard, has a good deep bite on the head, grabbing his lat, his forehead's to the mat. Really good balance here. Keeps his underhook, decides to posture up and beat on him a little bit. Brandon Moreno wrestles up, gets his guard back, feet on the hips. And Pantoja, he's a smaller guy, but I think he's very strong. I'll get into that Sugar Pantoja juice here in a minute, and we'll talk about that. Orthodox. We got 120 left. That was a beautiful little scramble. And smart, once they get done with that little scramble, he's not making this sprint. He's being smart with his energy. I talk about all the time. In a 5-round fight, the pacing and the energy expenditure is a very, very important part. Comes sprinting forward with a 1-2-3. Cracks Moreno with the left hook. Yeah, and these guys, I mean, left hook, right kick. Looks like a strong guy, a lot of heart. I tell you what, I mean, I don't want to be biased here, but you got to be honest here. These guys, this type of style is you don't want to fight someone like Sugar, who's really tall, especially someone 5'5", who's this flat-footed, who's not that great of a wrestler. That's a recipe for a good KO. Have a little scramble here. Pantoja sprints into him, into a double leg, takes his back. We're at 23 seconds into the first round. Now he's got a body lock behind the back. Let's go, knees him. That's the thing, when you're holding someone against the cage and you want to damage them, you have to let go to damage them. And as soon as you separate your hands, that's going to be time for the other partner to do the right thing, get off the fence, separate the hands, and circle back to the center. Okay, that was round one. Pretty exciting round, and I think Pantoja got it from dropping him with the left hook and getting on top and elbowing him a bit. We got round two. Orthodox. Pantoja more in a little bit of a Muay Thai stance. Brandon Moreno in a kind of a wide boxing stance here. Pantoja come close. 1, 2, 3. Good head kick. We're at 440 in round two. And these boys are slugging. These boys are sitting in the pocket, slugging. Jab for jab here. 125ers, I mean, we're lucky to have that division. That division, remember, damn near got taken out and almost lost the division forever. They brought it back, which I'm glad they brought it back. There's some seriously technical bouts here, technical guys that you can watch. I mean, they don't crack hard where they're not one-punching people and knocking them out, but they're making some exciting fights here at 125. The division isn't super deep, but I think in the future it will be. I think it'll get more deep if they can stick with it. Remember Mighty Mouse saying that 125ers never got pay-per-view points, which is really interesting. And I'm really curious if they get pay-per-view points now, being the champion at 125. Okay, so we're about 3:30 into round two. And we got a little scramble coming up here. Let's talk ourselves through it. Orthodox. Boom, boom. And Brandon Moreno slips a right hand, ducks under him, takes the back with a seatbelt. One hook, single hook. Now he puts in the second hook. Nice little back take here. Now it's hard. It's way easier to rear naked choke someone without gloves because you have your hands. You can slice under the neck. With gloves, you got these big, thick gloves, so you got these handles. So when you're fighting the neck, you can always grab onto these handles, and it's hard to break those. But also when you're choking somebody with the gloves, if I'm doing a guillotine, it's legal to grab my own glove, grab inside the wrist, hook inside the fingers, and get a good grip when I'm guillotining someone or choking someone. But like I said, it makes it a lot harder to slide a rear naked choke in because there's all this space in these gloves, and it's harder to take care of the grips. Here we go. Still seatbelt. Taking the back here. Let's see how Pantoja escapes. Okay, get his bottom hook free. Slides into him. Gets his guard back. That was a good escape. Good escape. Main focus when someone's on your back is you got to control the hand that's over the shoulder first. Whatever hand is over the shoulder, that's the hand that's going to be choking you. So 2-on-1 is very important. So now Brandon Moreno in half guard in this little back step position. Good position when you got beat on the underhook and they start coming up, back step. Okay, now we got a little scramble going on. We got them back up to the feet. Orthodox. And now they're slugging. Nice little liver shot left hook there by Brandon Moreno. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so that was a hell of a scrap. Both these guys, orthodox. I mean, at the championship level, everyone's going to have heart. Everyone's going to be very, very tough. Is there anything with these guys that like really sticks out? Like, is he a phenomenal wrestler? Is he a phenomenal jiu-jitsu guy? Is he just so phenomenal on his feet? Not really, but they're well-rounded top to bottom. Very tough. Can go 5 rounds. Let's see here. Now we'll bring up a list. This is an interview from Pantoja. Says Sean O'Malley wanted to quit sparring session.
I beat him one time, but that's in the training, and now I can make money with when I do.
Okay, here's what happened here. Henry Cejudo, him and his little goons came into the MMA lab once sparring. I was the gone that day. I forgot what I had going on. I had something going on, but then Henry wanted Pantoja to spar Sugar 1 round. Sugar, me and him were probably taking bong rips the night before, heavy bong rips, eating snacks, snacking out, playing Xbox, not really in fight camp at all. Going to sparring maybe to get a few rounds, and Henry's like, hey, you want to spar this guy? So Sean says, yeah, I'll spar him. They spar 1 round. Sean comes out off the rip, puts him down in the first minute. Now, mind you, I don't even remember what year this is. I don't even think Sean was a professional yet. He might have been a professional, just breaking in. So 5-minute rounds. When you go from 3-minute rounds as an amateur to 5-minute rounds, it's a big jump. And it's the pacing's different. Everything's different. It's a way longer of a fight. Sean comes out there, bouncing around, young buck. Boom, hits him with the liver shot, puts him down. Pantoja has to stop. He has to wave it off. He has to go over to Henry, kneel down, call it off. I mean, there's a video. Never released video. But he puts him down. In real life, you guys have seen the Sugar Show. You see what he does after he kicked Eddie Wineland to the body, after he dominated Thomas Almeida. And these are bigger guys. So he takes him out. If that would have been real life, maybe Pantoja toughed out the liver shot, but a nasty KO would have been coming over shortly after. If that was real life, okay? So they sparred a few more rounds. I think Pantoja was in shape for a fight camp. Sugar was not, and they sparred a full 3-minute or 3-round fight. Because I think Henry was pissed off that Sugar dropped his guy first couple minutes. Pantoja versus Sugar, I mean, I no disrespect to Pantoja, because he's a great champion. He's very strong. He trains at a good gym. His jiu-jitsu's good. He's 5'5". He's 5'5". Okay, is he anything like Peter Yan? Is he any? Is there anywhere where we could really expose Sugar? I mean, there's just not. That's a fight where we go in there, make some serious cheddar, and get a good highlight knockout. And I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying. It's just realistic. I mean, you guys know it. He even probably knows it. His coaches probably know it. Like, that's the fight you want to avoid. Okay, especially right now. But if it came about, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. That would be a good little payday. So I'm looking forward to this fight. Looking forward to the Steve Ursig guy. Seems like kind of a character, kind of like a nerdy character, but really good. Really good. So I'll probably tune in, watch it. Watch a 125 battle. All respect to the fighters. Always, you got to give them respect, because these are guys that are going in this arena. You have no idea how much pressure is on them. You have no idea how much pressure is on their family and all this stuff. So always got to give respect to the fighters. Thanks for taking these fights and having the balls to do it, to give us some entertainment and some things to talk about. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment what you think below. Welcome all you new subscribers. Also follow me on Snapchat. I'm Snapchatting my entire days at TimWelchMT. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I love y'all. Bye-bye.